Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brandon, and I'm your host. Before we get started, follow us on Twitter at SENSTalk_. Click the big red button down there, make it a gray button, and subscribe to us. Like this video, and of course, share this video on all your social medias. Now, the starting goalies, as the Senators take on the Calgary Flames in Calgary tonight. For the Flames, former Senator Brian Elliott, who has been stellar the past two games, and the Burglar, Andrew Hammond. Start things off. 5 minutes into the first period, Dougie Hamilton from the point fires it past the screen, past Hammond, makes it 1-0 Flames, assisted by Johnny Gaudreau and Yuri Jokipaka, and 1-0 Flames on a Dougie Hamilton goal, his first of the year, as his Flames lead 1-0. 6 minutes later, a face-off won by Derek Brassard to Mike Hoffman to Carlson, who tees it up, one fires and scores, ties the game at 1 on the power play. 4 seconds in, the second power play goal of the year, and both power play goals came 4 seconds in on a similar one-timer shot from the point. So now it's a tie game at 1 apiece, thanks to Carlson's third of the year. Few moments later, though, a power play goal again by the Senators as Turris rolls out into the open ice and puts the one past Elliott. This one, his fourth of the year, is assisted by Dion Phaneuf and Ryan Dzingel. It's a 2-1 Senators lead. Now, as the period winded down, the Senators, Andrew Hammond got injured as, like in the last 20 seconds, he got injured, pulled something, lower body injury. He was out of the game as he was skating out. That was the last you would see him for the night. The goal to lead out your Senators for the second period was NHL Binghamton Senators goalie Chris Drager, and he played the rest of the game, and he was the goalie of record officially, no matter what happened. The Senators kind of blew the lead, really. A minute 25 in, Sam Bennett on a weird bounce from the net on a nice pass goes past Drager. His first goal out in NHL action is scored, assisted by the former Senator Alex Chiasson and Dougie Hamilton, and now it's a 2-2 game as the Flames tie it up. Drager, a little weak goal, but a nice pass in front of the net. So, plus, how do you blame Drager for any of the goals, really? If he's an AHL goalie currently, he's still developing, and he was just put into a game that he was not expecting to play. Like, you gotta feel bad for the guy. Like, I hate when I see that happen, and God, it really sucks when you see stuff like that happen. It's I don't know. It just bothers me sometimes, you know. But after that, Dougie Hamilton, a weird goal. It deflects off something. I think it goes into the net and bounces out. They call it a goal. His second of the night was from Dougie Hamilton, assisted by Michael Furlan and TJ Brody, and the Flames take the 3-2 lead. Going into the third period, Sean Monahan risks a shot past Chris Drager, making it a 4-2 game for the Flames. A defensive breakdown. Phaneuf just got beat by Chiasson. The puck goes wide open to the middle of the net, and he just slaps it home. 4-2 Flames. The goal assisted by Johnny Gaudreau and Chiasson from Monahan, his fourth of the year. 4-2 Flames. And then 3 minutes later, they seal the deal. A 2-on-1 for Leak. Wrist one right side on Chris Drager. His 5-2 now, his fourth of the year. Assisted by Michael Backlund and Matthew Tkachuk, And it's 5-2, and that was it as the Senators lose 5-2 as they outplayed the Calgary Flames by far. This is one of the best games they've played systematically. They played one of the best games. Brian Elliott was spectacular. They hit the post a few times on him. He made some big saves, and of course they didn't have that goaltender in the back to help them out. So shots in favor of the Senators, 11-4 after the first period, 15-8 for the Senators after the second period, and tied at 7 after the third period. For a total of 33-19 for the Senators. I don't remember the last time the Senators have allowed 19 shots in the game. So the system is working. They got to get that offense back. So there was the shots. Face-off percentages, 44-56 in favor of the Flames, as they won 42 and the Senators only won 33. Power plays were 2-4 for your Ottawa Senators, and the power plays for the Flames were 0-2, so we killed both power plays. Special teams were doing their part tonight. Hits were 12-15 for the Flames, and shots 33-19. 3 stars of the game was Dougie Hamilton, the first star, with 2 goals and an assist for 3 points. Brian Elliott, who made 31 saves with a .939 save percentage. He was the second star. Third star, the former Senator Alex Chiasson. 2 assists, 15 minutes of ice time was the third star. My Senator of the night would probably be, I think I'm going to have to say either Eric Carlson or Mike Hoffman. I'm going to have to split the duties between them. They really opened up the ice and really got some passes in there. But those were my two Senators of the game. So thank you all for watching. Not the best outcome, but the Senators system looks like it's getting better. And I expect, since Craig Anderson is out for the personal family issue, a personal leave of the team for a little bit, he probably won't be back for Sunday against Edmonton at 10 o'clock at p.m. Eastern Time. So I would assume, even though Draker didn't play horrible, he had like a .730 save percentage, I would think Matt O'Connor, who has had a complete game in the NHL, and has had a good game in the NHL against the Canadiens last year in the home opener, I would see him starting and maybe seeing if they could get him going, because he did play well against Montreal in his only game in the NHL. So I expect Matt O'Connor against Edmonton on Sunday. Thank you all for watching. Of course, follow SENS.Central on Instagram for all your Senators news on Instagram. Click the big red button down there. Make it a great subscribed button and subscribe to us. Like this video. Share this video. We're sharing cool stuff. Like us on Facebook at SENStalk. Tweet to us and add us on Twitter and follow us on Twitter at SENStalk_. Add us to your circles so go plus is SENStalk. SENStalkCentral.com. We update the website every single day. So check us out. Thank you all for watching. Final score, Senators 2, Flames 5. Click right here to watch all the most recent SENStalk videos. And click right here to subscribe to us. Thank you all for watching. 5-2 Flames. Go Sens go.